All right, guys. So what I want to talk about is going to be the natural loneliness that comes from doing self-improvement and trying to change your life really in any kind of way. The reason why you are going to have lonely times, or you're going to be lonely majority of the time while you're trying to self-improve, is simply the fact that the friends that you currently have, the people around you currently, those people, they're going to have similar habits and they're going to have similar ways of thinking that you did previous to the time when you decided that you wanted to try to change your life for the better. You wanted to try to improve. You want to try to stop bad habits, create new good habits. And this is super understandable. And you can't really hold these people to accountable, and you can't get frustrated with them, because you got to simply understand as well that you have had these bad habits for a long time. There was a long time where you did not want to do these things. It doesn't matter if you currently are a person who drinks every night and then you go out with your friends 1 or 2 times during the week. You guys all get beers together. You guys all drink together. You get drunk. And then you decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to try to improve my life. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm not going to do that anymore. You doing that is literally holding up a mirror right to that person's face, to your friend's face, and saying like, hey, the things that you and I have been doing together, the things that you are doing, they're not good. And I feel that I can be better than that. So essentially you're telling them, hey, I think that I can be better than you are right now. And so that's going to kind of get them in the gut a little bit. It's not going to feel good. And naturally they're going to try to push you off of track. They're going to try to get you to continue on the same bad habits over and over again. Because if you decide, hey, I'm not going to drink anymore, and you actually stick with it, and you go a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, and you only have a couple drinks throughout the entire year, who are they going to drink with? Who are they going to do those bad habits with? You know, you were the guy, or one of the guys, maybe their favorite guy, I don't know who you are. You might be their favorite person to go out and drink with, you know, and now you're not doing that. That's going to make them kind of feel like, I don't know, kind of lost, kind of insecure about the whole situation. And so they're going to want to try to pull you back in and get you to do those bad habits by telling you, come on, man, a couple of drinks a week, it's not going to hurt you. People drink all the time, da-da-da-da-da. You've been drinking for years. Look where you're at. You're doing fine. They're going to make it out like it's not a big deal because they don't want to have to deal with it too. If they, imagine this. Imagine you were telling them, hey, guys, I'm going to stop drinking. And then they're like, yeah, that's a really good idea. You should stop drinking. Drinking is really bad for you. They're saying at the exact same time, drinking is really bad for me, and I need to quit drinking. So they're going to try to convince you that it's not really that big of a deal. And they're going to try to convince you that you don't need to grow out of that you don't need to change, you don't need to evolve. And like I said, you cannot get mad at them. You can't really blame them for wanting that, for wanting you to stay the way that you were, because that's where they're comfortable, you know? They're uncomfortable when you're trying to change because it's going to put a lot of pressure on them as well. So what you got to do, guys, is you just have to kind of accept that they're going to be that way. You have to accept that your friends don't want you to evolve. They want you to stay in the same box that they have put you in for a long time. And again, it's not their fault. You can't get mad at them. Here's what you do. You simply explain to them what you're doing, why you're doing it, and tell them, hey, I'm not looking down on you for doing these things and for staying this same way. But for me personally, I can't do this anymore. I want to change for reason 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why. This is why I don't want to do this anymore. This is what I'm trying to become. And if they're a good friend, they're going to say, okay, I understand that. And just tell them, hey, I get that you do it still. That's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm not mad at all. But please do not force me or encourage me to do these things because I'm going to be abstaining from those activities, whatever it is. And this goes both ways, whether you are trying to get rid of a bad habit or create a new good habit. You know, if prior to this whole situation, you were the lazy person who never went to the gym, never tried to work out, and then all of a sudden now you're this guy who wants to go hit the gym and do all this stuff, It's the same thing. You got to tell them, hey guys, I get it. You don't want to go to the gym. That's fine. That's fine by me. But me personally, I want to get stronger. I want to get bigger. I want to look better for my health, for my longevity, just simply for my appearance, for the way I feel. If you want to come with me and you want to go to the gym with me, that's awesome. I'll encourage it and I'll support you going just like I'm going. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. And what you do is you just simply continue doing the new habit that is good. And what's going to happen naturally is either you're going to stop hanging out with that friend as much for multiple reasons. Part of it's going to be that they don't want to hang out with you because when they're around you, all you want to do is like fitness stuff. All you want to do is like talk about working out, your new PRs in the gym, the way you've been feeling, you're throwing up double biceps, whatever, you're trying to show off, whatever it is. They're not going to enjoy being around that because you're making them feel basically less than they want to feel, simply because you're doing that makes them feel bad. But the other thing that could very well happen is they see you going to the gym, they see you getting results with the gym, they see you enjoying being at the gym and doing all that stuff. And as you're talking about it, you're like, man, I feel so damn good. They're going to go, yeah, like, since you've been going to the gym, you're getting me thinking about going to the gym. And, I got these bad habits I probably need to fix. So when you go to the gym, do you mind if I come with you? And that's the best option. You can set an example for them and get them on the train behind you after you start going. But you got to prioritize the fact that you are going to be the one going to the gym, and then you are setting an example. So you got to lead by example. You do not want to be the guy who just starts going to the gym, gets all gung-ho about it, and then goes and forces them to try to do that too. They're going to be very resistant to it. People are going to be very resistant if you're telling them how they need to live. But if you are the one who's in good shape in the first place, or if you're the one that creates this new good habit of going to the gym, you start going to the gym, you get in better shape, you improve your life, your friends are going to go, damn, like I see how he's doing that, and like I need to do it too. And they're going to talk to you, and you're going to just inspire them to be better because you're being better, And I can't tell you how many times, because I've been kind of on self-improvement and trying to better myself for roughly 5 years now, And throughout the entire time, I can't tell you how many people I've tried to encourage to do good things, and almost nobody wants to do it. So you got to be super comfortable with doing this stuff by yourself, accepting that, you are now a part of a small crowd of people. Like when you walk around and you see people at the store, the grocery store, walking down the road, wherever it is, at work maybe, how many of them are in good shape? And I don't mean good shape like they're just not fat. I mean good shape like how many of them have a regular exercise routine and a good diet that they stick to? Almost nobody. And so it's natural to understand that you're going to be the only one who does these things. You're going to be very lonely in your pursuit of bettering yourself and going to the gym and adopting these new habits. So like I said, guys, at the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with doing this stuff by yourself, going to the gym by yourself, holding yourself accountable by yourself, because no one's going to do it with you. In fact, they are going to try to push you off of track because they want you to come back to them and be like them again. And at the end of the day, set a good example for the people around you and inspire them to be better. So inspire other people. Don't force them. Don't push them. Don't be the guy who's over there down their throat, constantly telling them how they need to improve. You improve. You get better. And as you start to do that, people are going to start asking questions. And that's going to be a good time for you because you're going to go through the experience. You're going to have new knowledge. And then you're going to be able to share with them. You're going to know what to do with them. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful adventure when you're able to do that. So guys, hope this helped you out. Hope you learned a little something here. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe wherever the button's at, like this video, leave a comment down below about what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. I love you. Bye.